All right, we just looked at the wheat cent 1942, and we left off. I don't know why this thing moved for. We left off with this wheat cent there, and we have half of a roll. And I was talking about Rob finds treasures and the difference between our channels, which are uh, there's more similarities between our channels than differences. I would say that, and a lot of people out there might disagree with me. Um, that's my opinion. Okay, in my opinion, there's more similarities than there are differences. In regards, is this another one? Oh no. This is the one that we're in regards to, and really in regards to penny roll hunting, coin roll hunting, and things of that nature. You know, we both look at the coin, and he has a little bit more knowledge than I do. Like he has an understanding for the amount of time that he's been doing it. He's on that trajectory as far as knowing the different varieties off the top of his head. You know, like he can look at um, half dollars and dollars and be like, oh yeah, the 64, that's the FS 101 instead, and the DDO, DDR, and he knows. So he's got that right from doing it for 15 years. I'm looking at the date. There's a lot of twisting. There's some interesting stuff going on this coin. I'm thinking it's probably more. It's just that 8 looks like it has some separation, but it could be mechanical doubling. It might be a weak double. This might be a weak double die. So what I said I was going to start talking about in this video is for part 2 of episode 672 is the fact that what I do look for on this channel mostly are lesser varieties, right? So for example, this is a very good example of that. Where is I have my little stick? Where's my little stick? There's some separation on the 8, and you can see right from this distance, you can see the notching, the twisting, and the Y, and the possible extra thickness. Look how wide the I is in the LIB. Now, does that mean that this is a double die? No. Does that mean it's not a double die? No. You have to go to the next steps, right? So I use copper coins. Eric from Keen Eye Collectibles turned me on to copper coins a long time ago when he first became a member of the channel. I'm eternally thankful for that because Copper Coins has a great um, website, and it's easy to use. I bookmark his the year. I'll show it to you very quickly. I bookmark the year thing. He has a year. It's called what's it called? It's called the date something is called. And then I just go to 68, right? I go to 68. So I bookmark this. I go to 68, and then I go to P1DO. Is anything there? All right, it's got the G, the S, the T, the I. The 8. It's got the 8. That's where I see the little line. I see the little line on the 8 there. This one's not in very good condition. It's a $2 or $3 coin. That's it. If this is it. Okay. So this is a very good example of what I'm talking about, the difference between my channel and Rob Finds Treasure. So look, where's my little pointer? I dropped it on the floor, but you know what I'm talking about. I showed you the 8 already that I was looking at. And I told you right there that where I was looking at, there's a little bit of separation. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm not talking about the piece of the bit of damage that looks like it was hit. After that, let me see if I put the light on. Yeah, after that, there's some shelving or there's some you can see it right there. Okay, past the damage, there's a little line. Okay, he's calling it a light spread. There's a little bit of separation or a light spread past the damage on the southwest. Okay, so this might be the 1DO-005 class 8. Okay, so this is a lesser variety. Do you understand? This is, I'm going to do, and this is the first penny that I picked up, and we're already 5 minutes, and I'm going to do this video as a standalone video to show the difference between my channel and Rob Finds Treasure as a standalone video. Okay, this is what it means to find a lesser variety. Now, listen to what I'm going to say very carefully. They're not making pennies anymore. They're not giving out pennies anymore. Going out and getting $40 of customer wrap pennies is over. I've been telling you guys out there for months, get your pennies. It's too late. People are crying. Well, they're not giving pennies. They're not getting. Okay, Rob Finds Treasures. Yes, he buys. And he's a flushed out channel, so of course he gets people who call him up. Do you want pounds of wheat cents? Yeah, so he's got stuff like that going. But as far as getting this stuff, that's over for him. Okay, let me tell you something. That's a wrap. He might be able to do it for a few months, 6 months. He might even be able to do it for a year or two. But another 2 or 3 years, getting boxes or getting tons and tons of customer wrap pennies, that's over. And getting boxes, I think even getting boxes and boxes of federal wrap pennies is over too. Or you're going to be paying out the nose, which he's not going to do. I don't think he's doing that. Right? He goes to the bank, and I think he gets them at whatever he gets them at. Maybe he pays a little extra, or he goes through Loomis, or whatever he does. However he gets it, he's not going to pay 2, 3, 4, 5x for, or 10x or 20. He's not going to do that. I've never seen him do that. Let's just put it like that. I know he goes a little bit over budget sometimes, but he doesn't go bananas. He's on a very tight budget at Rob Finds Treasures. So all of you other people who don't got deep pockets to be paying $5, $10, $20 a roll, right? What are you going to be doing? You're going to be looking for lesser varieties on each one of your penny rolls. Who does that? I do that. I take a penny, each penny, especially copper pennies. Okay, I'm not talking. The zinc cents. They're so clean. If there's an error or something like that, it's much easier to see. You don't have to. I don't personally over scrutinize or analyze the newer zinc cents. But these copper pen like this, like the one we found, right? Like this one. It has the little separation on the 8. And then we went and we looked at the spreading, and then we looked at copper coins. I'll put it in a flip, right? And this is what makes it interesting. And this is what normal people do. And this is what people, if you're going to go out there in 2026, 2027 and beyond, when people watch, if anybody ever watches this video and or any of my videos, and you happen to go buy a customer wrap penny roll and you pay $5 or $10 for a customer wrap penny roll, each one of these coins is going to be a big deal to you. And you're going to want to know how to look at and analyze it. And I'm sorry to say, but watching a video where someone's going like this, how's that going to help you with your penny roll hunting of one penny roll that you paid $10 for? It's not. It's not. You're gonna wanna watch a channel where the person shows you on each and every penny how to observe and analyze it and what you're looking for. And hopefully, you relate to that, you find it relatable, and you find it interesting. And this is something that's going to be relatable forever, because going through boxes of pennies and flying through 50,000 pennies, that's a thing that's over. That's a thing of the past. Yeah. Let me ask you, let's put it like this. When's the last time you seen someone run through a box of Indian head cents? I never have. I've watched thousands of videos on penny. I've never ever. I could search for it. I mean, it would probably be like a $20,000 if it was a sealed box of Indian head cents. I would imagine. I could look for it on I'm gonna look. I'm just gonna Google it. I'll pause the video for a second. Yeah, so there's nothing like that. You can get Indian head cents, and they come in. Some of them come in rolls. They're very expensive. So there's nothing even like that. So imagine the boxes. You know what these are going to be like? The boxes that are sealed, that were $25. They're going to be like gold, man. These boxes of federal wrap boxes are going to be like gold one day. They're going to be thousands and thousands. You watch. Remember I said that. These $25 boxes of federal wrap are going to be thousands and thousands of dollars one day. And nobody's going to go like this. Each penny is going to be looked at the way I do coin roll hunting is the way everybody's going to do coin roll hunting in the future. Nobody's going to go like this. Nobody. Each penny is going to be looked at and scrutinized because there's not going to be any more out there. And people are going to be like, yo, these are super valuable. We've all taken the penny for granted. Okay, we've been spoiled. Each penny is worth 3 or 4 cents, and it has been for what, 10, 20 years, copper, and nobody has done anything about it. It's ridiculous. Imagine if every dollar you had was worth $4, and you could just bring it someplace and say, hey, here's $1, and they gave you 4. That's what we've been dealing with copper pennies, and people have been acting like that's normal. That's not normal. That's not normal, and it's over. And somebody finally, said, all right, I'm putting an end to this. I'm putting a stop to this because it's stupid. I'm giving people 4 cents. I'm giving the American public 4 cents for 1 cent. Now, of course, what they're supposed to be giving us is this, which is worth maybe nothing, or it's worth. I know zinc has a value, but you know what I'm saying. Hey, my point is this. That they know that there's a lot of copper still in circulation. You can find like 20% copper in each customer wrap penny roll, and they're like, all right, we got to get all this. They want the copper back. You feel me? Because they know all this. Most of the copper is gonna be repatriated to the bank, to the mint, and that's the mint. I think the mint's the government, right? The Federal Reserve. Even that's really the government. It's not. I know it's technically not the government, but it really is the government because it's owned, right? The land, everything, right? Everything, the building, it belongs to the government, right? They take it back if they want to. They say you owe us taxes. They fire whoever they want. It's really the government's. But this is what I do on this channel. I look at each penny and I look for the lesser varieties. This is a $2 penny or $3 penny. It has the separation on the bottom of the 8. It's the FS, whatever I said, 01 class 8. Okay. And I spent 13 minutes on that. And I'll start the next. I guess there's going to be 3 parts to this video.